Alright boys and girls, I hope you're all having a lovely day, okay? Today boys, I figured I'd give you guys a very quick pickups video. I haven't picked up too many games recently, which is why this is obviously not going to be a super long video. But yeah, I just thought this would be a good one to put in the middle of the week, okay? Just a little bonus video for you guys. But yeah, without further ado boys and girls, let's jump straight into it, okay? And the first game that we've picked up recently is going to be Silent Hill 3. Now I picked this one up on eBay, okay, a couple of months ago, lads, and I don't like to buy games from eBay, to be honest with you. It's a little bit boring and I just prefer to find it out in the wild. You know, if I found this in a shop, it'd be more exciting. But I couldn't leave this one behind, lads, okay, because I got a hell of a deal on this. I got this one for 25 quid, lads, which I thought was an absolute steal, okay, and the reason it was a little bit cheaper is it was unfortunately incomplete. I would obviously like to get the manual, and if I can find it later down the line, that'd be great, but I don't need the manual, you know. I won't lose sleep over not having the manual for this. At the end of the day, lads, if I've got the case and the game, then I'm happy, okay, and Silent Hill 3 is one that I needed in my collection. I haven't played this one yet, lads, okay, and you guys, if you watch my 15 greatest games of all time, okay, you know the experience I had with Silent Hill 2, so I'm not in a rush to play this one.
What have I got myself into? I am fucking shitting myself.
But when I can brave it out, lads, I would definitely play this one, and I'm pretty pumped for it, okay? I know it's going to be a good game. Okay, lads, next up, we've got ourselves a modern release, okay? We've got Resident Evil 4 Remake. Now, again, lads, if you did watch my top 15 games of all time, you know how much I absolutely adore Resident Evil 4. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So, of course, I was going to get this one, lads, okay? I pre-ordered it, and I don't do that very often. I don't often pre-order. But I knew Capcom was going to hit it out the park with this one, lads. I had no doubt it was going to be an amazing game, and it certainly was, okay? I finished it recently, and it's just a 10 out of 10 experience. If you haven't played it yet, you absolutely need to play this. Okay, next up, lads, we got another Resident Evil game, okay? This is one that I've been lacking in my collection, okay, and that is Code Veronica. I have never played Code Veronica before, lads. I didn't really get into Resident Evil until about Resident Evil 4, okay? So the old school ones, I haven't really actually played that much. So I'm definitely excited to check out Code Veronica, lads. I'm sure it's an amazing game, but yeah, I just haven't got around to playing it yet, but I definitely will play this one soon. Okay, next up, lads, we've got this game called iNinja, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, lads, I don't know too much about this game. I picked this up at CEX for about £8, lads, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I did have a look at some of the gameplay, and it looked really good. It was like a 3D platformer. It reminded me a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. So yeah, definitely an interesting purchase here, lads, and I'm looking forward to playing it, but yeah, I just haven't got around to playing it yet. I've just obviously been super busy lately with this channel, with my main channel and stuff. Okay then, so next up we got another pickup from CEX, okay, and that is Spyro 2, okay. I recently played Spyro 1 earlier this year, and I absolutely adored it. I hadn't played Spyro since I was a kid, okay, so it'd been a really long time, and I'd never actually finished the whole game, but like I said, I did play it earlier this year, lads, and I was really in love with it, you know. I played it for like 3-4 days straight, and I adored every single second of it. So naturally, lads, I did want to pick up Spyro 2, okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a manual, but again, I'm not going to lose sleep over that, because I'm not too bothered about not having a manual. So yeah, I do think I'm going to be playing Spyro 2 very soon, lads. Again, I haven't had a chance to play it, but if it's anything like Spyro 1, then I'm sure it's an absolute masterpiece. Okay, lads, speaking of Spyro, lads, this is not really a game, okay, but I did manage to find this little bad boy at a car boot. I went to a car boot a couple of weeks ago, lads, and I'm a sucker for a car boot, okay. I love me a car boot. I saw this at someone's stall, and I was like, okay, how much do you want for that? I will give you thousands of pounds for this. They only wanted £1 for it, so I was like, yep, you're having that pound, and I'm taking this home with me.
What a bargain.
So this beautiful thing has gone in my game room, okay, and I absolutely love it. I don't know, I think it's cool. Okay, lads, the next pickup we got here is a game called Obscura, okay. I don't know too much about this game, but it looks really interesting from what I saw of it. It's obviously a survival horror game, but yeah, I don't know too much about this one. This one cost me about 40 quid from CEX, and I was happy to pay that because I do think this is a game that will go up in price. And one thing I did find really interesting with this game, lads, is actually the age rating. I noticed that it's only a 12+, but if you have a look at the back, it looks like it should be higher than that. It like reminds me of like Silent Hill, and it looks quite gory, so I'm quite surprised by the age rating. But yeah, I haven't checked this one out, lads, but again, I definitely will soon. But like I said before, I am a bit of a scaredy cat, and I keep buying fucking horror games even though I'm scared of them. Maybe that's not the best idea, but yeah, I definitely will play it soon, and I hope it's really good because I paid quite a bit of money for it. Okay, next up, lads, we've got a game that I picked up from that car boot that we got the Spyro thing from, and that is Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. I remember playing Operation Flashpoint Red River back in the day. That was quite a while ago since I played that, and I really enjoyed it though. It's a little bit like Call of Duty, but it's like way more realistic, okay, and it's quite difficult. I've never played this one though, lads, so I am excited to try it. But yeah, I picked this one up for £1, and I was like, well, I can't leave it behind for £1, so I picked this one up, and I definitely will try it. And speaking of car boots, lads, we also picked up another game from the car boot, okay, and that is Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Bye.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, lads, I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs, okay? I don't play too many RPGs because they take so goddamn long to play, and I don't know, I like to play a game for a couple weeks and then put it on the shelf and play something else. With RPGs, you end up playing them for fucking months, okay? So I'm not gonna be in a rush to play this one, but I got this one for £1, okay? And I mean, it's so cheap, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up, okay? I did play it back in the day, I can't remember when, but I did actually have this originally. I think I traded it in a while ago, but yeah, I just thought I'd pick it up because it's £1, and I will play it eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna play it, but I will play it. Okay, lads, we've been talking a lot about Spyro in today's pickup video, okay? And we got another Spyro game, okay? I got Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. This is another one that I did pick up from the car boot, lads, and this is a bit of an interesting one, like, when I picked it up. Basically, the guy wanted to do a bundle deal, okay? And he had this, like, a PS1 and a bunch of games. The guy wanted, like, 40 quid for the whole bundle, but I wasn't really interested in any of the other games or having that PS1.
Oh, I don't want it.
He didn't want to sell this to me separately, lads, okay? So I went away for a while. I said, I'll think about it, you know, because I actually genuinely contemplated picking up the £40 PS1 and all the games, and then, like, selling all the games and then keeping this, but I couldn't be bothered. Towards the end of the car boot, lads, I literally went up to the guy and said, come on, will you sell this to me separately? I'll give you a tenner for it, okay? Which is probably more than I should be paying at a car boot, but I just really wanted it, you know? It's Spyro. I love Spyro, and I just wanted to come home with it. Anyway, he took the deal, okay? He took a tenner for it, which, again, maybe a little bit overpaid, but it is 12 quid in CEX, okay? It's complete, so I just thought, fuck it, 10 quid. It's not the worst deal in the world. Okay, next up, lads, we got a massive heavy hitter on the PS2, okay? And that game is going to be Haunting Grounds. Now, you guys know that I love Resident Evil, okay? And Haunting Grounds is obviously a Capcom game, and I'm pretty sure it's similar to Resident Evil. I had a massive CEX voucher at the time, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one up, okay? It was in my local CEX in stock. Yeah, I don't know a terrible amount about this game, but obviously I know it's meant to be a pretty good game, okay? And again, it cost me like 80 odd quid, so it was not a cheap one. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of Resident Evil, okay? And this is one that I've wanted in my collection for quite a while. And because I had a massive CEX voucher, I wasn't too worried about the price of this one, because really, it didn't really cost me any money. But yeah, this is one that I'm gonna be playing very, very soon, lads. I might play this in a couple of weeks, and I might even do a video on it. I'm not too sure. And then our final pickup, lads, of today's episode is going to be a game called Skullmonkeys, okay? And this is a game that I've wanted for ages, but it's never in stock at CEX.
Give me what I want! That's not what I want! Is that what you want? Give it to me!
You can pick this one up on eBay, but it's like 50 to 60 quid. For some reason, on CEX, it's only 30. But yeah, I got a notification on my phone saying that this one was in stock, okay? And I went straight onto the CEX app and picked this one up, lads, because it's one that I've wanted for ages. It's kind of like a 2D platformer, but it's like clay animated, and it looks really, really bizarre and weird, and I've just wanted to try it for so long. I don't know too much about it, but from what I've seen of it, it looks like an amazing, amazing game. I'm probably going to be playing this one in the next few days, lads, because again, I've wanted this game for at least a year now, and I'm super psyched to play it. Alright then, boys, that is all my pickups for today, okay? I hope you guys did enjoy this slightly smaller video. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for some more content.